Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back. This is official request video number 3. We've been doing this for 3 years. I've been doing this for 6. I just started doing the request videos a couple years back. So every year I try to update and bring everybody up to the same page to kind of figure out where I'm at, so you guys know what I'm working on, because on a weekly basis, daily basis, monthly basis, along with all the requests that I get, a lot of people want to know exactly what I'm working on, so what they can anticipate. So what we do is we do a request video once a year. I try to do monthly update videos when I can. Those kind of tapered off for a little while just because I didn't have anything major going on, except for work around the house, and my main job has been really busy. So some things have slowed down around the channel. If you guys are watching the update videos, you already know this. Anyways, this is a request video, not an update video, but it's an update video on the request. Anyways, so as of the last update request video, I'm going to go ahead and pop up on the screen like I did on the last one, and we're going to take a look at the main list of everything that was compiled off from the original request video, and then things that were requested on the second video have been added to this list also. And then, like normal, you guys will go down in the comment section and put some more requests down in the comment section. Again, keep them like 1, 2, 3, 4 requests per person. Take the time to scroll down through there, guys, and find the ones that you really want, because the ones that have the most thumbs up on them, those are the ones that are making this list. Those are the ones that I get not just on the request video, but I have other lists here too that I try to keep track of, how many other times on other videos things get requested, because not everybody knows about the request video. So anytime I post a video, new subscribers and stuff like that, they'll request it down in the comment section of certain videos. So I try to keep track of everything. But anyways, this is the official main request video for those that know about it, and I try to steer everybody over to this video because it just makes it a lot easier and it makes it a lot more organized. That way everybody can come over to the video and they can check it every so often and go down through the comment section and see what everybody else is screaming for Jag to do. So anyways, on the list in front of you right now, you can see all the top requested battleships, cruisers, frigates, warships, etc. This particular list is from last year. We showed on last year's video. Things that are done from that, everything in the blue there on the right, the Helicarrier is 100% complete. And we did have a video on that, and we're going to talk about that here in a little bit too. Texas, Independence, Freedom, New York, Hood, Nimitz Carrier, and USS Bowfin, those were all completed off the original video. And then, of course, obviously some other ones that got done too. Since number 2 video, we've reworked the Arleigh Burke class destroyer within the last couple months, and it looks absolutely amazing. Really happy with that one. We got the Japanese I-400 done. We've got, let me go up through here, the Ticonderoga done, the Fletcher done. All those were done in the last few months. And then I just released yesterday the Prince of Wales and the King George V promo video, and hopefully the tutorial should be out in the next week or 2 on that one, just as soon as I can get to it. So anyway, since last year, we've got several of those done. After I did the request video 2, I think I did the Nimitz, got that all done, and we got into the summertime, and I was trying to pump out a lot of videos for the summertime because everybody was off for vacation, and we had a lot of trains. It was train summer, kind of like the summer before. I think I did some trains too. But anyway, so last summer we had a lot of trains. At the end of summer, I had a lot of house problems. So I had to slow videos down, so the working off of this list and the ships slowed way down. So I was only able to get out maybe a ship a month, something like that, since the end of actually since the beginning of this year. I finally got some time to get back into building some ships and things like that, and we've been knocking them out pretty decently. I'm trying to get about 1 done a month. Cargo ship, I forgot about that. I finally got that done for you guys. That was a very big tutorial, so I was real glad I got that done. I'm going to pop up the new list here. As you can see, basically I've modified and I've taken off some of the other stuff that's already been done, and this is now the main list that I'm working off for the year ahead. So again, basically it's mainly ships. It says battle cruisers, frigates, battleships, warships, carriers, all that good stuff. Basically, it was everything off that other list that has not got done yet, and a few other things have been added. So again, like the Alabama's still on there from the other one. The North Carolina is definitely on there, guys. That's really, really high. The ones in the pink are probably the ones that are going to get done next. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely, I would say top 5 that will get worked on just as soon as I can. They're definitely ones that are screaming. They've been on the list for a long time, and probably on a weekly basis I get, you know, a good handful or more on each one of those. We've got the USS Pennsylvania battleship, the Arizona. And of course, that's been on the list forever. Lord Dagger has a really, really awesome one, but I've always wanted to build my own version of it, and eventually we'll get to that, along with Pearl Harbor battleship row battleships. Ohio, or Oliver Hazard Perry class. That one's actually started. I started that one about a month ago. I've got a little locked up on it and sidetracked, and hopefully we'll get back to that. So that one's at least started. We got a guided missile cruiser, USS Fox, which we had another the guided missile cruiser, the Ticonderoga class. So I'm not sure if we'll do that one or not. That one's pretty low on this, you know, on the main request list here, but it has been requested quite a bit. The HMS Belfast, the Prince Eugene, or Eugen, however you say that. Sorry, guys. That one's been screaming for a long time to finish up everything that has to do with the Bismarck and all those around that era. We've got Type 42 and Type 45 destroyers. The HMS Daring class, I guess they are. Rebuild the French battleship Rickley. This has been on my personal list for a long, long time. It was the very first battleship that I ever made on this channel. It was very, very blocky and very bad, very horrible. But it got a shit ton of views, and everybody loved it because it was, I guess, because it was very, very simple for its time. But of course, you know, the skills have got a lot better, and I really want to redo that and do justice to it. The German U-boat has been on there for a long time. I'm going to try to get that thing off of there. What else we got? The SS Edmund Fitzgerald, German cruiser Graf Spee. We've got the Japanese, some Japanese ships, the Amagi, Akagi, and the Congo. We've got a Coast Guard ship, the Berthoff, SS class carrier CV9, HMS Ark Royal 91 original carrier. Those are all those are all the main ones that get the most attention. If yours is not up here on this list, put it down in the comment section, and hopefully people will vote it up. Along the way, it'll get added to this list, or I'll just pick it up and I'll just do it, and it won't even make it to the list if it's a small build. But those are the ones I'm going to be trying to work, you know, concentrating, you know, most of my efforts on. And of course, I always try to throw in a little something extra here and there. You know, like the trains and stuff like that just happen to show up. And you see that at the bottom, more trains. I get a lot of requests for some more trains because I had a really good streak going of last summer. We was doing a lot of trains, and everybody wanted more, you know, British trains and European trains and Japanese trains and, you know, everything else. So I've got a huge, huge list of trains that everybody wants that, you know, if I need a little break from doing the ships, we'll do some more trains, but there are a bunch on the list. Rebuild the Yamato. I get a lot of requests for that. I guess because I redid the Missouri, everybody wants the Yamato rebuilt. I think it was a very, very good build for what it was. I think it was just after the Missouri maybe that I built it. But yeah, I totally agree. It can be reworked, but it's not up there for. You know, like I'm going to take a lot of time off to try to rebuild that right now. I've got a lot of other ones up here, as you can see, that have been on this list for far longer that people are just patiently waiting for. So yeah, we'll get to the rebuild of the model as soon as we can. And then last but not least, finally, the Helicarrier. I still get a lot of people asking about the Helicarrier. You know, especially new subscribers, people that just happen to stop in around the channel, that don't get to follow everything, you know, every video that I put out. The ones that I did put out stating that I don't have the time to put into putting a tutorial out for this Helicarrier. It's almost 500 blocks wide, almost 200 or 500 long, 200 wide. It's absolutely enormous, and the amount of detail just in that fan there behind me would probably be an hour and a half just to show how to just do the one fan. So yeah, it would take a lot of time, and I just don't have it right now. Work has been really busy. The off shift, they've fired a lot of people, they've lost people, and I'm trying to cover some overtime to help out. Plus, you know, the money's always nice. So yeah, something like this would take, you know, just absolutely weeks to put together. I still want to do it. I do. It's just on the back burner. I'd actually thought about making a smaller version at some point and doing a tutorial on that, thinking that would be easier. But like I said, I don't know. It has not been completely trashed that I'm not going to do it. I don't want to sacrifice, you know, what time that I do have just to get the Helicarrier done, and then, you know, months from now, that's all I've got done, and the channel completely dies because, you know, those that come by see that I haven't posted a video in months, but I'm working on the Helicarrier. So anyways, yeah, I will try to rip this thing apart. I'll try to figure out how I can do it in sections. I just can't promise you, and I can't tell you when. But anyways, that is the official request video number 3, guys. Put them down in the comment section, things that you want. Take the time to scroll down through there and thumbs up the ones that you want. And anything else doesn't have to be, you know, specifically, you know, watercrafts or aircrafts or, you know, stuff like that. If there's other things that you want, put them down there too. People can, you know, go down through and vote them up. But like always, guys, I appreciate the patience on these builds and sticking around the channel. Welcome all new subscribers. We're getting them done. We're knocking this list down. And again, I really appreciate the patience, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.